Okay, good morning, everyone. We are going to get started just a few seconds late this morning. I haven't had a chance to have a full cup of coffee yet, so maybe I shouldn't have held up this one. It was from a Microsoft ad campaign. That was very funny the last time I worked at Google in retrospect. Maybe I shouldn't share it now that I work at Google again. Okay, whatever. So I'm just going to drink my coffee very discreetly with two hands. That's great. So today I'm going to be doing live stream code reviews in the Apache Spark project. I try and do most Fridays, not always successful. Probably just go and look at if there's any. Start off with looking at if there's any PRs that we've reviewed together before that are close and we could update and merge in. And then we will follow up with looking at any new PRs from the people who said it's okay to review their code live. Then we will also go, and one of the things that I've been meaning to do but haven't had a chance to do for a while is setting up a review notification bot. And this is because people like me, we go and we look at the Spark pull requests pretty frequently. I mean, at least, a few times a month. And if there's something that, is related to our interest, we're probably going to find it and we're going to have a chance to review it. But there's a lot of other people out there who, for their job, or they fix some bugs in Spark, and they could really be helping us with the review process, but they have this very narrow piece of interest, and it doesn't really make sense for them to check every week. And so instead, just proactively notifying those people. They might not be committers yet, but a great way to help more people become committers is to get more people familiar with the review process so that they can be participating, be demonstrating the things that we look for in committers, and then we can hopefully add them, and then they'll become even more active or burn out, one of the two. But we're gonna hope they don't burn out as the starting point. I'm just gonna check the audio really quickly with my. Sounds like it's working just fine. That's great. Let's get ready to rock and or roll. Yeah. Okay. Right, yeah, so before we do that, actually I don't need my headphones just yet. I'll put them on when I need some music to keep my focus. The review notification thing that I'm talking about will hopefully help us with this because we can encourage more people who are not actively reviewing to become more active reviewers. And that'll be cool. If you were with me yesterday, you remember that I was fighting a lot with the Sparkling ML project to try and get it working for another thing. And we can see here that actually, yeah, it finally started. Let's refresh so the build failing little logo goes away. Yay, build passing. So that's happy and fun and makes my life all kinds of less bad. And we also actually got the cluster up and running yesterday. I might check in on that at some point later on during today's super fun adventures. But let's go ahead and jump into the Spark review dashboard. So it's spark-prs.appspot.com. Yeah. Choice of coffee cup this morning was not the A team. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and switch our view. Oh, and we will update what we're working on. So go ahead and become Spark PR review. Mostly ML and Python. Okay, cool. This is all of the incoming PRs. It's a very useful sort of heads-up view here. But I'm going to go ahead and go into... We're going to start off with any of the PRs that I've reviewed in the past that might be, getting close to merging. And so we can go in, and this shows the PRs that I've authored. This is going nowhere. I don't know, actually. I should follow up on that. And this is probably not going anywhere either anytime soon. Yeah, none of these PRs merge. I have to update them to get them to do that. Anyways, but these are the PRs that we've commented on. And so these are the ones where we've left some review comments and people have maybe done some work. Let's go in. Ooh, oh, this one's going to be nasty. So is this one. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, interesting. Someone has said no here, which we can see by the little red box. That's interesting and maybe worth taking a closer look at. Okay, cool. This committer commented thing is out of date. It doesn't have the list of committers, including myself, kept up to date. It's a manual list. Yeah. Huh. This is a pure doc change, and it's fail. Is this a pure doc change? Not quite. I added 2 tests. Okay. Cool. Well, we'll come back to. Well, actually, when is the Jenkins build from? May. I'm gonna go ahead and say Jenkins, retest this please, and we can circle back to this PR at the end of today's live stream. Add num iter clustering summary. Oh, why did I say I requested changes? Interesting. Please tell me it merges. It merges. Yeah. Okay, cool. So it's passing Jenkins. It's actually now passing AppVer as well. This is all kinds of excitement. I gave it an LGTM pending Jenkins 21 days ago. Should have merged it since then. I guess I've just haven't had the chance. Let's go do a last quick pass, because I already gave it an LGTM, but it did have to get updated to master, and we want to make sure that nothing has changed unexpectedly on us here. But this is really exciting, because there's a good chance that we could actually maybe merge this code, and that would make me very happy, because I like code that I get to merge. I don't want to have to spend my life doing sad things. Yep, cool. Out of it above, as discussed. Is there a way to mark this issue as... Okay, whatever. Looking good. Looking good. This is an experimental class. I want to... damn it. Okay, let's take a... I want to take a look at this class. It is class bisecting k-means summary. It has 2 indentation points. So it's probably part of... Or no, is it? Maybe that's just the GitHub view screwing with my head. Okay, yeah, so... Fuck. This... Damn it. Oh, no. Oh. My LGTM may have missed something. Damn. It is experimental. but if someone extended bisecting k-means, the summary, well, let's go down and take a look. Clustering summary. Yeah. Oh, damn. Okay. This is my bad in the previous review. I think this is my bad in the previous review. Oh, I'm gonna... Even though these classes are experimental, it would be better if someone had extended them. Their code's gonna fail, and that's not great. Yeah, okay, so here wait, so this said these are all private constructors. Are these private constructors? Please tell me these are private. Oh! They are! Yay! Okay, cool. So that is not my... Sorry. Okay, that's happiness. That's why I didn't complain about these in the previous version, because these are private, and therefore it's okay. We can change the number of arguments required. If you reach inside of package org Apache Spark to manually extend something, it's not the end of the world. Like, honestly, I do that in a lot of my other projects, which isn't good programming practice, but it's kind of on you at that point if your software fails during an upgrade. And it should be relatively isolated to the part where you were doing that. So this is good. That's fine. That changes things. And okay. Yay. Okay. Unexpected happiness. Where code does. Okay. Yay. Cool. So sorry. I'm happy I get to merge this PR probably then. Okay. Let's go back. Take a look through, because I was kind of like very narrowly focused on that issue, so I want to make sure there's nothing else happening here. Yep. Oh, damn it. Okay. I'm sorry to make a last minute request like this, but since we do have the since annotations on the other fields here, we should probably have it for num iter as well, here and in the other classes extending. Damn it, I really wanted to merge it today, and I don't know the author of this PR well enough that I can like ping them and ask them to come in and update their code. I mean, is that really, do we actually really need the since annotation? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and dig up the Gaussian mixture summary, and we're going to go see if these since annotations are actually making it into the docs. Oh, someone's calling me. I hope it's not important. They can leave a voicemail. Okay, Spark. Okay, it's not in the Java one. Let's go see if it ends up in the Scala docs. If it's not ending up in any of the documentation, and I'm less concerned about it. We're looking for Gaussian mixture summary. Yeah, it's not there. Is it? Oh, annotation is present. I mean, that annotation really doesn't make any sense because those were added at the same time. So I don't know. The, like... But yeah, we should probably have these since annotations present. Damn it. Okay. Oh, that was pleasant. Let's keep going. Yeah. I mean, we have it in the Gaussian mixture summary, but probability column. Yeah. Damn it. Sorry for the last minute quest on the since annotation. Just noticed it. I mean, the other option is we could manually add the since annotations during the merge process. But I prefer not to do that because I'm lazy. And also because that time it's not running through CI when you do it with the merge tool. Do we need the since annotation? I'm sorry that I'm going to spend all this time waffling back and forth on this. Ooh, I found marmalade. That's gross. It's from yesterday's lunch. I mean, the only one where we have it is Gaussian mixture summary. It's the only one with the since annotations. And added it to clustering summary since annotation. Is the annotation... Actually, wait, yeah, if we... Are there any... I'm curious about this. Scala, annotation, inheritant. Oh, wow. Cool. Let's go look this up. Annotation field. Let's go read the annotation doc. I want to figure out if this... Yeah. User-defined annotations. Okay. Yeah, I want to find inheritance rules. Is the sense going to be inherited all the way down? I don't know. If any of the people watching the stream know if the sense is going to be inherited, that would be cool too. Because that would let us just merge this code. Well, today could be a good day for us to go ahead and check out this pull request, build the docs, and see what they look like. Because honestly, I'm not sure what happens, and the easiest way to check sometimes is to just roll with it. Okay. I have to move this around really quickly. I'm not the most organized person when it comes to my desk, which should probably not be too big a surprise for anyone. What branch am I on? Do I have any diff? No! Git remote, git pull, Apache, GitHub master. Do I have hub installed? Hub. No, I don't. As per the last time I tried to install hub, it was annoying as hell because of some GitHub related token stuff on my other machine. That being said, let's install it now really quickly. GitHub hub. I'm going to go ahead and install this thing. Where's the releases? Installation, not on Mac or Windows or Fedora. Cool. Okay, do I have Go installed on this machine? It would appear that I don't. Snap info Go. Oh, looks better if I spell it right. I don't really care. Yay, okay. I don't have a go path set up. Boop. Oh, looks like I deactivated the sparkling ML. What else, I guess? Let's see what happens. Set up gopack. No, I'm going to set up gopath. What should it be set to? Oh, home go. Okay, whatever. Oh. Export. Okay, go past. Ah. Add it to my bash RC for tomorrow. Hey, let's go do yeah. Keyboard's a little off. Looks good. Make and then sudo make install user local. Cool. Bundle, command not found. Cool. This go command apparently depends on Ruby, so okay. Ruby install bundle Ubuntu. All of this to save me like 5 lines. Install bundler. This is the joys of claims that I don't need root to run bundler. So let's shal tilde Holden dot gem slash Ruby slash 250 slash cache. These are all owned by Holden. What's the permission problem? Oh. Cool. 3rd time's the charm. I don't understand why this Go package requires a giant collection of Ruby gems, but that's fine. I write multi-language projects myself, and I'm sure other people get very confused why installing their Scala applications depends on Python, and vice versa. And sometimes I confuse myself. So, cool. So that's great in that both explicitly don't want to use sudo for part of make install, and I do need to use sudo for the other part of make install. Cool. Yay, I have hub installed now. And now I can do my super happy fun thing of, not this one. Hub checkout. This pull request. Oh, doesn't, oh right, first time I'm running. Okay, cool. Use my 2-factor, which is, wait for it to refresh. course, printed in plain text. That's great. Okay, and it's checked out, so that's cool. And so now we've got this PR here, and we are going to Scala doc. I'm trying to remember how we build the Scala doc. And it's not coming to me. Build, Maven, Scala doc, whatever. Let's see if this works. Let's do let's look at Spark build Scala doc. Maybe we'll have that. Oh, there's actually a script, I think, to build the documentation in like dev or something. Okay, I think it's like dev create. Let's create docs. Sure, let's try this because I don't remember what I'm doing. This is going to create the rdocs, which I don't give a shit about. Is this, oh, this just makes the rdocs, I think. Yeah, no, so then that's not what I want. Q shebang. Let's look at the create, let's look inside of create release. grep-r Scala doc. Okay. No. Okay. Spark. Maybe it's in docs. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that skips the API, but that's really, I just, there we go. Cool. So these are the things that I want to skip. Python doc and rdoc today. I just want to see what's happening with the Scala doc and the Java doc and make sure those are reasonable. Oh, wait, I don't know why. Jekyll build. Let's just go Jekyll serve. Cool. Unidoc. That's the one. Okay. This will take a while, and that's fine. While that happens, we'll leave this PR to sit, and we'll come back to it, and hopefully I'll be able to merge it. It's possible that this trait is inherited in the documentation, and then everything's fine. If it isn't, then we'll leave the review comment. Okay. Where did this one end up? What was the last conversation? Yeah, I mean, I agree. This would be really good so that we can remove the deprecated APIs in 3.0. Let's go take a look. Deprecated. I like this approach, I think. Okay, actually, I like this. This part is the part that scares me. So let's go and assuage my fears, and hopefully this will be private. It is not. But it's not, is it? K-means model is this constructor is not private. Okay, since we changed the constructor here, and since it is not private, we should provide similar and deprecated constructor without training cost. Start review. That looks good. This looks really good. The metadata changing, I want to make sure that it's purely additive, because if we take anything out of the metadata, that's just going to drive me a little up the wall. Yeah, I like it. I like this a lot. Can't merge it because of this issue today. But I love it. I love this design. Yeah. No, this is great. Okay. Love this design. Love this different approach. I agree we should get this in before 2.4 closes, so we can remove in the 3 line. One comment though for API compatibility. API compatibility, my spelling is shit, but thankfully computers fix everything. While we are still API compatibility with the constructor. Really hope we can merge this soon. Request changes, submit review. Yeah, this one's really exciting though. Really like this. Yeah. Cool. We're still building the docs for the other ML change, so but this one's really exciting. I am looking forward to getting this in. I love it when we get to deprecate and remove old shit. Cool. Oh, hey, yeah. Okay. Fuck. This is gonna... So let's see what the latest comments are. Well, it's not merging. Let's ask if they're still working on this. Still on your radar. Also, Jenkins, okay to test. Cool. This PR is going to be huge. I ran into this so much yesterday, though, where I wished we had this PR. What's the latest on it? I'm totally interested in this. Yeah. I'm interested in us fixing this. On worker creation. Cool. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. Nothing's happened there. This one is probably, Since it's from last year, it's always good to check. This is an issue that I ran into, I think, doing something else. Yeah, so I ran into this bug while I was doing something weird inside of Spark Testing Base. Let's go ahead and dig into this a little bit. So what is the isolated client loader? I don't think I know it well enough to really be able to say if this PR is good or not. So it creates a Hive client using a class loader that works. Shared classes are delegated to the base class loader, allowing the results of calls. Yeah. Ah, okay. This makes sense. Yeah, okay. So this is actually pretty reasonable. The bug which I encountered when I ran into this was there was probably a different version of Derby in my class path. And so this class loader solution should change it, but let's go back up. and read this description more carefully. I'm going to read it out loud because sometimes that helps me. I'm also going to drink some coffee. Alright. Creates a Hive client using a class loader that works according to the following rules. Shared classes are delegated to base class loader. Hive classes, new instances are loaded from exec jars. These classes are not accessible externally due to their custom loading. So this is val is Hadoop class. So then we return, it's a shared class if it's Derby or Spark. Interesting. So this changes yeah. This makes sense. Online, oh no, 139. And presumably this fix is for cases where we have an existing Derby version on the class path, which may differ. And I'm going to CC Gator Smile. Like I said, I've run into this issue. So I'm invested in seeing a fix. So I'd like to see a fix. Which may differ, and if that happens, we end up with strangeness on the Metastore. And this is, like, there's no way I can merge this today, because I don't fully understand what's going on, but I can, like, try and get other people to clarify, and then we can reach an understanding or a consensus of if this is the right way to fix this problem. Multiple engram sizes. Yeah. I did not come back and do a more thorough review. Let's go ahead. Is this a thing? Okay. Where did this end? Ooh, this is a lot of changes. And it's from 2016. Wow. Yeah, this isn't going anywhere. Okay. Yeah, this has already been fixed in some of Brian's work, so that's okay. Oh, God. Scroll down. Yeah. No. Not going to happen. Not today, at least. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if we have that built documentation. Okay, SQL documentation did not build. Cool, I guess. Let's run Jekyll serve incremental one more time. And we'll skip the SQL docs because I don't care about them today. This could take a while. I'm hoping it's cached the Unidoc output, though. Who knows, though? Oh, software is amazing! Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. This building the dock is going to take a little bit of time, unfortunately. Which is not really the most exciting thing to hang around doing. The other adventure that we were going to possibly go on today is adding... okay, we'll pull this one over here, keep that open and in our minds, and we're going to go ahead and GitHub review notification bot. And we're going to look at some of our options to do PR review notifications. I don't think I need Telegram. Facebook made one. Okay, it's mention bot as the Facebook one. And I think there's a, like, it's like, I think it's called Code Owners is the other one that I was thinking of. Cool. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, this is not going to work for our use case. Oh no, I'm just looking. There's this thing called Code Owners, and we can use it to notify people, but that's, it says the people that you choose as code owners must have right permissions to the repo, and I want to use this to convince other people to do my work for me, and that's just not enough people. Also, that's my wife. She's wearing a Disney Tech t-shirt that we got, or I got it from a Scala conference. Yeah, this is her.
There's not enough room to stand up in the fort.
Yeah, that's why I sit on a chair.
This is the coding fort. It's a fort. It's also under the bed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get my laundry from the basement. I love you.
Okay. Yeah. This looks like it notifies people on Slack. We don't really use Slack that much inside of the Spark project, so that's out. This says build unknown, so that's not great. Yay! Ooh. I don't know if this will let me add webhooks or not. Let's find out. So it says GitHub. Ooh. Well, yeah. I don't know what my permissions are. Let's take a look. So GitHub. Huh. This is a project. How do I get to settings? It looks like, well, I'm a member. I probably don't have access to settings. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. Is there like a... yeah, I have a settings tab here, but I don't have it here. So I can't add a webhook here, so that's not going to work. Okay. Is there one which doesn't depend on webhooks? This is also Slack. Okay, this is... archived and no longer actively maintained. That's not good. So it looks like I would probably have to get permission to add. And this has a last commit. Yeah, so this is a fork of Facebook mention bot, which has a last commit. Oh, of April 16th. Is this... Okay. This is not good. This does not make me feel happy. Let's go into issues and see what's going on. That's fine. I want to find mention bot that doesn't require webhooks, but let's fork this for now. So the Spark PR dashboard, one of the reasons why it's kind of weird is that it doesn't use GitHub's webhooks. Apache, Jira, GitHub webhooks. Let's go. Okay, yeah. Actually, let's search for webhook. Interesting. It looks like we could probably add a webhook, but I'll have to do it here. And based on the fact that this code is not actively maintained, well, okay. That's sad. Let's look at the commit log. Yeah. Okay, let's there an alternative to mention bot? Oh. Should be able to maybe run this on GKE or something. But in the meantime, let's find out. Facebook mention bot alternatives. Okay, GitHub mention bot. That's not good. Well, I'm not a JavaScript programmer, which is why I hesitate to take on a deprecated dependency like this. But I do really want this functionality. Well, can I run docker compose GKE? Yeah. This looks convenient. Well, yeah, okay. This looks like a useful thing to try and do this afternoon. But it's 11:05 a.m. So I think we're gonna check this this build one more time. God damn it! Fucking Jekyll redirect from or one of its dependencies less readme.md. Okay, cool. I guess this is what I get for being a little quick on the draw. All right. One more time. Oh, god damn it. It runs clean compile. Fuck. Well, I guess that's reasonable. So we could totally deploy it this way. I just don't know. Well, yeah. Let's go in to Facebook Archive, mention bot, and look at the pull requests, update blame regex, modify install instructions, CLA sign allow with label to be a list. Are any of these issues look like immediate? So stop our. Huh. Interesting. Huh. Well, we'll wait for this to build really quickly, and then we'll wrap it up. And I'll schedule something for the afternoon where we play around with mention bot and see how that goes. There might actually be a similar opportunity to do this inside of Apache Beam. Apache Beam code owners. No, that's not what I want. Apache Beam mailing list. So if we go in here, the dev list, why doesn't? Oh god damn it. We can see that people are talking about adding code owners. And I think this looks interesting. And I think this is cool, but it requires that people are already committers. And so one of the things we could do is, if we get this working in the Spark project, we could also talk to the Beam people about doing it there as well. Yeah. Yeah. And so, yeah. I'm gonna follow up with the people here on the Beam list. Actually, what happens if I hit reply? Oh, I'm not logged into list.apache.org. Where do I log in? That is not it. Whatever. Let's... I'm going to open my email tab in another window just to make sure there's nothing confidential in it first really quickly. See if I can dig up this code owners proposal. Code owners. Yeah. Cool. And yeah. So and I'll just, hey, I'm looking at something similar in the Spark project, and while it's EOL'd, it seems like something like, let's go ahead. This one is probably the one I want. Let's go find mention bot. Oh, hey, that looks like the build finished, but so we'll reply. Might do what we want. I'm gonna spin up a version on my K8 cluster, and see if I can ask infra to add a webhook. A webhook, and if it works for Spark, we could ask infra to add a second webhook for Beam. Or if the Beam folks I can do Beam first as a smaller project, and roll with that. Let me know. Cool. Yay! And in theory, now I can go check the docs. Yay! That's exciting. Maybe we'll be able to merge this other PR that we've been looking at today, or maybe we'll send that review comment. Really hope I didn't close that. Yeah, it's still there. API docs, Scala, yeehaw. And the class in question that we were going to look at, Gaussian mixture summary. Cool. The thing that we added was num_iter. Oh, yay! The annotation actually is inherited. Jazz hands. I guess I should have known that, but that's cool. So then, boop. Yeah. This is great. We can merge this PR. Go back in here. Oh, yeah, actually, let's go over here. Files change, 10, review, switch to approve. Looks good to me. Manually. Built docs locally to double check the since annotation was inherited, because my memory was a bit fuzzy. Oh wait, does it look good to me, or is there another issue? Wait, yeah. The other issue that I thought was an issue is not actually an issue, because these are all private, as I said in my note down here. Yay, okay. On how that worked, on how that was handled. Cool. So actually we can, oh, hey, why do I use Linux over Mac OS? That's a great question. And honestly, it's mostly habit at this point. When I was younger, Mac OS was not a Unix-based system, and I learned on Unix-based systems, playing around with Xterms at Carleton University. I was a kid, and I went to computer camp. I was kind of a nerdy kid, and I felt more comfortable working in Linux. The last time I really tried to seriously use Mac OS was probably 6 or 7 years ago, when I was at Foursquare. I gave it a shot for probably about a week or two. And it was a lot of little things that annoyed me. And they weren't like bad in Mac OS, they were just different than I was used to handling. And I didn't see any of the benefits that other people were sort of experiencing from macOS. And so I just switched back to what I was comfortable with. The downside, of course, is that my wireless drivers are complete garbage. But as someone who has worked on Linux wireless card drivers, I feel like it is entirely my fault, and I should definitely experience the pain of the shitty software I wrote 5 years ago.
Is this the little shitty APCs whose internet doesn't work? I'm sorry. I had one of those. It was awful.
Yeah, my wife actually had one of the early computers that I was a kernel developer for, and I was responsible for a few bugs in her computer. That is not how we met, though. We met in a coffee shop in San Francisco.
I'd gotten rid of the laptop by then.
Yeah, it was a pretty garbage computer. I still keep mine because it's like...
Nostalgia.
It's nostalgia. It's a physical representation of software that I shipped, which I think is kind of cool. Especially because I was like in my early 20s. I don't know. Whatever. Back when I still had hopes and dreams. Okay, so on that note, let's go ahead and merge this PR. I'm super excited. Oh, actually, before I merge it, the one other thing I want to check is the Jira number really quickly. We'll do that over here. Make sure it's the right Jira number. Looking good. Let's log in. Yeah. I think I have way too many ASF passwords, and my password manager gets a little bit confused about them because they're all a little different, but they all have the same domain. But each of these has a different authentication system, so it gets all sad. But this is great. Dev. Nope. Fuck. Yeah. I'm really excited. I like it when I get to merge code. Let's double check. Is this it? This is no longer adding num iterative clustering summary. A more accurate, or actually, wait, is this the one? Yeah, this is it. Is this the one I wanted to merge? Yeah, this is the one I wanted to merge. The one which does the deprecation, there was that issue with the constructor. Okay, there we go. Oh, cool. Code tools approach for generic parsing for all XML using explode and explode outer in Spark. Yeah, that's parsing XML inside of Spark is a little rough. I'll be honest with you. Are you working in Scala or Python? If you're working in Scala, I would probably honestly bring it back into JAX and do something there. I just bring it back in an RDD into a map, parse it with JAX or something. If you know your doc type really well. If you're working in Python, though, I'm not actually super sure what I'd do. Normally, I just try and stay away from XML in Python because it makes me sad. Okay. Oh, definitely Python. Okay, cool. So that approach that I mentioned isn't going to work.
Open your window because it's fucking hot.
Oh, thank you.
Love you.
Love you too. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what I would do in that case. I would probably look for documentation online. I don't have like a favorite Python XML parser that I use. The Spark XML parsers are maybe not always the most amazing. I'm sorry. I wish I had a better answer for you. If you shoot me an email, actually, if you email the user list, you know, someone who's been down the same path before might be able to give you a better answer than I can, and that's just user at. So the Spark user list is Spark project. So if we go here, go community, mailing lists and resources, it's user@spark.apache.org, and you can try emailing them there. Honestly, here, XML, explode, Python. Okay. Ooh. Spark XML. This is a package from my former employer. Last updated May 15th. That looks not bad. I don't know if you've used this package. You could try it. It looks like there is probably, yeah, Python API here. And yeah, good luck. Okay, I'm gonna get back to merging this PR though. Where the hell is it? Sorry. Yeah. Yep. Cool. Pretty sure my ASF username is Holden. I'm going to have to go ahead and check LastPass for my credentials though really quickly. Nope, don't want to backport this. Cool, that's great. Cool. That's exciting. Got some code merged to master today. That's always a fun day. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna update this to just be the part that actually happened, and if someone wants to make a follow-up, we can do that elsewhere. Follow up. And then we can go ahead and assign to Marco. Cool. Resolve issue 240. Thanks. All right. Cool. I want to create something that will flatten any XML. Oh, so you just want to take like arbitrarily nested fields and flatten them. So Spark SQL You want to use, yeah, so explode paths should be what you want. What about it isn't working for you? Or sorry, pos explode, yeah. Yeah? Or honestly, if it's giving back a struct, you know, there's you could get the schema fields. You can go df.schema and you can do a map over it, and you can flatten them that way. Or you know, there's a few different approaches. I'd email the user list because it's 11:30 and I kind of want to wrap up this part. I'll do some more live coding in the afternoon, but it's going to be more sort of playing around with npm stuff. So yeah, I'm sorry. If you email the user list though and there's no response over the weekend, email me on Monday, and we could you know, set up a live stream together where we work through doing it on an example or something like that. If that sounds good, Deepu. Okay. Also, sorry, I don't actually super know how to pronounce your name. You can also message me the correct pronunciation of your name, and I will try and do that correctly. So thank you everyone for watching today. I am gonna wrap up sort of the pre-lunch one, and the afternoon I'll be sort of playing around with ReviewBot, and I'm going to take a break to hang up some laundry and file expense reports so that my corporate credit card does not get shut down. Oh, cool. Okay, actually, so Marco said that there's an answer on the compute cost one, so I will take a look at that one really quickly. Just because I can merge two PRs today, that would make me super happy. Probably have an infinite number of unread notifications. Yeah, let's go in here. Oh, cool. That's awesome. That's awesome. However, since I merged your other PR, this now has conflicts. Oh, let's do it. That's awesome. Let's try and get that fixed up before 2.4 goes out. Any workarounds? Oh, that's amazing. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah. After I merged your other PR, this has some minor conflicts, so needs an update. But I'd be happy to try and get this in end of next week during my next review session. Cool. Thanks for tuning in as well. It's always nice when the PR authors show up. It can make for a more fun conversation. Okay, for real this time, we're gonna wrap up, and I'm gonna go put away my laundry because I have a flight in like 20-ish hours or something like that. And I could, yeah, that would be good. If you are someone who maintains an open source project or something like that, I have this OSS maintainers sort of chat that I'm planning to do. I should make a bit.ly link. Let's do that right now. Create bit.ly link. OSS maintainer chat1. Yeah. Did I spell maintainer correctly though? Let's. Yeah. Yay! Spelling is great. Oh no, I didn't. OSS maintainer chat1. So yeah, if you want to go to bit.ly/OSS maintainer chat1, you can let me know what your schedule is like, and we'll try and schedule a time to all sit down and have a conversation about our challenges, our joys, and whatever the hell people are thinking about in terms of the open source community. And so we can hopefully build better software, or at the very least have less open source maintainers burn out. And it'll just be a sort of vague roundtable hangout discussion, which will definitely also get recorded as well. And we'll make that happen. I have more things scheduled, I think. YouTube, user Holden Caro. I don't remember what they are. Yeah, okay, so on the 19th, I have some live coding on Apache Beam for improving the Python Docker support. I'll do another code review on the 20th as well. That'll be another Apache Spark code review. And I'll probably schedule something really quickly this afternoon where I'm playing around with trying to get review mentions bot or something like that running. So thank you all for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday or whatever day it may be in your respective time zones. Thanks for joining me.